The numbers are mind-boggling. This year alone, 700,000 people will die with Alzheimer's disease. There's no cure, no way to prevent it or slow it down. One Lexington expert says it's a bigger threat than the terrorists of ISIS. To find a cure, hundreds of Kentuckians have volunteered and agreed to do something extraordinary. When they die, they're donating their brains for research. A warning, you may find some of the pictures in the first part of this story disturbing. You're in the neuropathology lab of UK's Sanders Brown Center on Aging. They're trying to figure out why and how Alzheimer's kills the brain. That's not a model.
It's not a model, that's a
wow. In this ordinary-looking plastic container sits the brain of a 100-year-old woman.
This is a human brain, and the most important thing that we do is to acknowledge first and foremost that this is a human person. It's a part of a human being.
Volunteers who donate their brain for research are crucial to finding answers.
Honoring our research volunteers is the most important thing.
Seeing and then holding a brain for the first time is incredible. The average brain weighs just 3 pounds. It feels soft, almost rubber-like. Dr. Nelson does not believe this woman had Alzheimer's disease. What would this look like if they had Alzheimer's?
It would be much more shrunken down. You can see there's a very big difference between somebody who has a normal sized brain and somebody who has a shrunken up Alzheimer's brain. There's so much space here that wasn't there in the normal brain. It's because the brain just shrinks away and shrivels, and so much of it gets taken away in the blood as it gets destroyed.
Under a microscope, a brain sample with Alzheimer's shows black plaque everywhere. It's taking over and killing brain tissue.
And it's just a real tragedy. These people live to their whole life, they scrimp and save, and then they retire, and then it steals their brain, it steals their spirit, it steals their soul.
My whole life, my heart and my soul are hers forever. I loved her from the day I got married.
Ron and Carol Borkowski just celebrated 54 years of marriage.
He's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Carol was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease 4 years ago. Ron is her full-time caregiver. They say they've never been closer.
As obstacles and challenges come in your life, that God puts it there for a purpose, and right now we function best when we're together.
Early on, they decided not to hide Carol's disease, to get out of the house and stay active. No room for feeling sorry for themselves.
We just accept that as, all right, this is a challenge in life for us, so we'll continue to go out and live life as best we can, as normally as we can.
The ladies in Carol's bowling league help remind her when it's her turn. We watched her bowl 2 strikes.
It's the best morale booster you can get. There's no medicine that can do that.
We try to treat her like we did before. Her attitude when she's bowling is super. She's just happy.
The Borkowskis' weekly routine includes the indoor track at LA Fitness and some of the exercise machines. Through it all, Ron must constantly remind Carol where they're going and why. Alzheimer's takes short-term memory first.
Hi, Carol. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Hi.
Ron even takes Carol to work occasionally. He's in sales for the Lexington Legends, and their staff welcomes Carol. They keep her busy, all in a supportive, positive way. But the cold, hard truth is, Carol's condition is only going to get worse. By donating their brains, the Borkowskis will know they've done all they can to fight this disease. You're holding her hand right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
he holds on to me a lot.
You know, I just don't
and that's okay with me.
I just don't want to get lost, so she holds on to me.
Yes.
You might wander off some. Wonderful couple. I asked Dr. Nelson if we could see a cure to Alzheimer's disease in my lifetime. He said they could be 1 year away or 100 years, but he's never been more optimistic. The Sanders Brown Center on Aging, by the way, just received $8 million to help with their research.